Hello everyone, this is my video for part 2 basic accounting. Okay, previously we have discussed that what is the basic accounting, what terminology basically we use in that accounting system. Now come with the topic of final accounts, how we prepare final accounts and what kind of terms we put in the final accounts. First of all, before discussing final accounts, I want to tell you about the expenses and the incomes. Here, the income and the expenses. Income means what we get against the doing with our business, and expenses mean what we expense for the services and process of our business. In income, we classified the income in two portion, direct portion and indirect portion. Okay. Now with the expenses, same, we classified the expenses in direct expense and indirect expense. I want to explain you what is the difference between the direct and indirect. See, in every business, suppose we can use an example. For example, we can take a manufacturing unit, like we are having a factory and the administration office in addition to the support our business. In factory, we manufacture the products and the manufacturing unit. In this, we can identify the direct expenses as like in that is directly related to the production. For example, raw material, wages, that means the labor who are working for in the factory, the wages of that labor, the payment of the supervisor of the factory, and these kinds of expenses that directly related to the production, that comes in direct expense. Now indirect expense means the supportive expense for the in the addition of our business. For example, like we are having an office, administration office, to support that factory or to support that our business. In our offices and administration expense, all kind of expense comes under the indirect expenses. Now comes to the income. Direct income means basically in which business we are involved. By income generated by the core business called indirect income, and indirect income means other than our core business, whatever we are getting from outside, that is the indirect income. Example of direct income and indirect income means like we are producing something, shoes, we are having a shoe factory, that means direct income will consider like we are selling that shoes and generating our income, that is the direct income. And indirect income means suppose our company is investing some amount to other companies and the interest of that investment we get, that is the indirect income. That means that is just not directly related to our business. Now come to the topic final accounts. Final accounts means the final step of accounting. In this step, we are having two accounts and one statement. One account is trading account. Trading account considers all the direct expenses as debit side and all the direct income in credit side. Now step 2, profit and loss account. In profit and loss account, all the indirect expenses comes under the debit side and the all indirect income comes under credit side. The third portion of final account is balance sheet. This is not an account, this is a statement of liabilities and assets. Earlier I told you what is liabilities and assets. Liabilities is the amount which we are liable to pay to the other parties, and assets are the something, anything that company own on their name, like company purchased for their use, like building, furniture, machinery and all. These kinds of things comes under the assets.